Hello, how you doing? It's your guy again, Kirk. So we're coming at you, talk about another cognac we're going to review. This is going to be a quick tasting. We're going to tell you a little bit about what the product. Well, we're going to actually taste today is we're going to go with Martell XO. And like I said earlier, I'm a little bougie. We're two bougie brothers. He's not here right now, but guess what we do? I drink my XOs. And we're going to talk a little bit today about Martell. Now, Martell is, as most people will tell you, it's the oldest cognac out there. It's been a cognac house since 1715, I believe. It was one of the original cognac houses made. There's a guy named Jean Martell. He's from Jersey, UK. Comes over from England, and he came there to buy the best eau de vies that he could find to get into the cognac business, and he ended up doing it. So after he had passed away, probably a little bit later, like 1750s ish, he turned it over to his wife. As I said earlier, all maisons, the houses there for cognac, are family ran to this day. They're family run businesses. He handed it down to his wife Rachel. Rachel handed it down to her son and their grandsons, and it went all the way through various generations. Not only is it unique that Martell is the oldest cognac house, they also started the term VSOP. So very superior eau pale was termed from the great grandson of Jean Martell. And now, if you look at today, that's actually one of the types of cognac that we use. Some of the cognacs that come from House Martell, and I've been fortunate to be able to sip a lot of them. Cordon Bleu, which is excellent. Cordon Bleu Extra, which is even a little bit older than your Cordon Bleu. They have your VS, of course, the VSOP, the XO, and they also have what called Blue Swift. And I believe the Blue Swift, I have it. I own the bottle, but I haven't tried it yet. But I think it's the eau de vies are actually put in your traditional cognac barrels. But after that, it's finished inside whiskey barrels from America. So it kind of has that whiskey taste. So, but I will review it one day, and we will find out. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come back here, and I'm gonna spend a couple of minutes, and we're gonna taste. Like I said earlier, we're gonna taste this Remy Martin XO. So stay tried and true to kind of how I do my cognacs. I call it the PAT F. P stands for presentation, the aroma. Then I look at the taste, and then the F, that's my finish. I always mess that up. F is for finish. This is what we're gonna look at. So if you look at this Martell XO, different than the previous cognac that I reviewed, which was the Hennessy Master Blend #5. It's a little bit darker. I like this dark hue. It's a great presentation. And I'm here to tell you, Martell, the bottles are very unique. If you look at this Martell, and this is a small one. This is the 500, I think they call it 500. 750 is usually the big bottle. This is the 500, a little bit smaller. But I've been trying so many cognacs lately. I can't sit here I can't keep drinking these big ass bottles of cognac. I have to start getting the smaller bottles to taste. I do my taste test on. But this is also an AVV of 40%, which is traditional for cognac. If you look at here, Martell, that's one of their typical signs right there is that bird there. When we go out to visit Cognac, you'll see this bird is literally all over the entire Cognac Maison house. They're right in the center of Cognac. You can't miss them. They're right there on the banks of the river. It's just a beautiful place, and their showroom is spectacular. You go in there, you can buy all the different brands they have. They have single cru cognacs, which only comes from one cru. They have one from Bon Boy. They have one from Petit Champagne. They have one from Grand Champagne. Those are very unique subsets that you can buy cognac for. They also have your Noblesse, which is very good as well. It's just great. It's a great place. Like I say, I'm a cognac nerd. So for me, when I get to visit these cognac houses, and sample their products, it's a vacation within itself. And you get to do pairings between chocolates and nuts, and you get all into it as we go. But do a quick review of this. The presentation is great. I love this bottle right here. They have the bigger bottles. They have an XXO as well, called Cantalip, which is excellent as well. We'll probably not be doing a tasting on that because the price of that one, I'm not willing to share that with you. I mean, I'm willing to open that bottle just to have a share review with you. Not yet. I might get there one day, but I'm just not there yet. But I love how it's traditional. It's kind of like an upside down heart shaped bottle. Has the traditional bird on it. And of course, the blue. Blue is my color, y'all. I love me some blue. So that's what we're going to do. So if you look at it, it's a dark golden hue. Very beautiful. So let's go for aroma. Let's see how does it smell. Open this up. and take a good look at it. Okay. A fruit smell to me, kind of a dry fruit smell. I took the liberty earlier, I poured me a glass to smell. One thing I like to do, like I said, I like to let cognac age at least 1 minute for every year it's old. So if it's a XO, I like to let it air for at least 10 minutes. Some people say you don't have to, but for me, I think I have to. It has a very fruity smell, almost like leather. I know that sounds crazy. I'm sitting here drinking liquid and thinking smells like leather, but it does. Kind of spicy, hints of cinnamon, actually. So that's what it tastes like to me. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna swirl it around. Let's take a sip. Yeah, I definitely like the way it sits on his tongue. Feels a little spicy. Definitely, definitely to me have have notes of cinnamon. It goes down. The taste is very smooth. One of the smoother ones I've tasted. You know me, I gotta try it twice. If you like it, do it once. You love it, try it twice, right? But yeah, very fruity. It's complex. The taste seems like it's changing as I go. Yeah, definitely notes of cinnamon and fruit. That's what I taste in this. So one thing's very unique about cognac I found. I always drink my cognacs neat because I usually drink XOs. So neat, for those who are not real big drinkers, it's just basically you don't mix with anything. You don't mix it with, Coke or Sprite. In Cognac France, I was surprised at the amount of cognac they mix with, what do they call it? Like ginger ale. What do they call it? Ginger? Is a certain type of ginger ale? Oh, Schweppes. That's what it is. They drink a lot of Schweppes. Pineapple Schweppes, grapefruit Schweppes. They mix Schweppes with everything cognac in Cognac France. That's what the locals do. I mean, not an XO guy. I drink it neat. But one thing I have found very unique when it comes to cognac, and I thought it was crazy when I first heard about this and the first time I read about it. You could put just literally 1 or 2 drops of water in an XO cognac, and it will change the complexity of the taste of the cognac. I definitely have you do that once. I would never put ice in it. Some people put ice in the VSs and the VSOPs. You put it in XO, you completely change the taste. It's not tasting like XO anymore. But if you put literally 1 drop or 2 inside to a nice XO, complexity is changed and you'll like it. Great finish. Doesn't last very long to me. Once it hit the esophagus, it kind of goes down very smoothly. I've drank some cognacs which have a very long lasting finish. The aftertaste where it sits there, it sits on you. This one just is smooth. You don't cough, catch breath. Even though it's a cinnamon taste, it's not as spicy going down. I would definitely say, for me, a Martell XO, on a grading scale, if I have to do it from 1 to 100, it's definitely probably between 95 and 100. I love the presentation. I love the aroma, the taste, and the finish is quite unique. So thank you for that quick tasting. Like I say, macaroni Tony, ODB, going to be super tasty here next. He really gets the complex test, and we'll taste, and we'll go from there. So this is just our initial entry into my journey into cognac. We'll get more detailed, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. And then second time I ever do this. If you like it, please subscribe. Even if you don't, please comment. I'm always looking for comments. What we can do better? How can we make it better? Things you enjoy, things you didn't enjoy. At the end of the day, I just want to share the adventure that I have in cognac. Like Tony's going to share his adventure in a cognac and his journey, and just share and hopefully get people who are just as enthusiastic about we are. And once we get together talking cognac, we just have a good old time. Just two Bougie brothers. Thank you.